Welcome to the Whiteboard Wednesday mini-series. Quick tips to help you to be more influential when you speak up and present in front of others. The question that we are tackling today is, how do I bring humour into my presentations? Now, this is a tricky one because sometimes when humour lands well, it's brilliant. When it lands badly, it's very bad. So my biggest tip is on the mini whiteboard is this is what we're aiming for with humour, try to avoid the tumbleweed. That was my pen that just dropped on the floor. I'm going to carry on. So we all know what this feeling is like when someone maybe lands a joke that doesn't quite land and there's that stomach clench feeling of like, ooh, please move on. There's a bit of tumbleweed going through this room at the moment. Try to avoid the tumbleweed. And what I would say with humour is, if you're naturally quite funny, great. If it's part of your sort of personality and your style of presenting, bring it in, absolutely. If it's a technique that you're starting to play around with, make sure you're putting it into practice before you get onto the real stage. So practice some of those jokes, put it into practice with family, friends, colleagues who are going to listen, and just see how it lands with them before. The other tip is, if you are in a presentation and it doesn't quite land how you want it to, be prepared for that so that you can style it out and just move on. So humour is a really interesting topic. I could talk about humour a lot because I find it fascinating and I think it's brilliant when it works, but when it doesn't, it can land very badly. If all else fails, if you're struggling, you're thinking, oh, I don't really know how to weave it in, then just avoid it. Not every presentation has to be funny. Just think about the type of presentation you're doing, the aim and the purpose of it, and again, just follow those techniques. Avoid that tumbleweed at all costs. That's been the mini tip on the mini series for Whiteboard Wednesday. I will see you for another one very soon. If you found this video useful, check out even more ways to upgrade your impact by subscribing to my YouTube channel.